Yeah, man, welcome back again. This is Nicardo Media House. I'm going to do this video, about Shamar Nicholson. The baller just got, transferred out of Spartak Moscow on deadline day yesterday. It was a loan deal. Yeah, so, any Clermont fans ever come across this, Clermont fans, bonjour, bonnet, journée, Clermont fans, Sheila La Chaîne, Nicardo Media House, thank you, receive you, French is not really there, I used to do French, back in Calabar, so, it's still a little bit in my head, a little bit of the basic. But yeah, man, jump into the video, man. Yes, the baller, has got his deal over the line. It's been a while, since Shamar Nicholson, has been linking with clubs all over Europe and, top flight leagues, England, Germany, Turkey, back in Belgium where he used to play, and in France, so, Clermont is the one that, really got his signature over the line, as it was a loan deal yesterday. And the not the transfer fee, the loan fee, it was 445k euros, for the fee that they pay to Spartak Moscow to get his signature. There's an option at the end of the season next year to sign, Shamar Nicholson on a permanent deal. But let's see how that one goes out, But, his agent said that, they had many offers, Shamar Nicholson picked the right club, But yeah, his agent Kevin said, in an article that they had multiple offers, but he chose to go to Clermont. I think that was one of the best choice, because this club you can get game time. They played a similar style of pattern as how Shamar Nicholson played his one of his best season, in Europe when he was at Belgium in Sporting Chaleur, Clermont played that three in the back, that 3-4-2-1, that two creative midfielder behind the strikers, and those two wing backs, getting ball inside of the box, where he could feed off. But yeah, it's been a frustrating time at Spartak Moscow, man. For Shamar Nicholson, as that new coach, that Spanish coach got appointed, last summer for Spartak Moscow. And from there, Shamar Nicholson time has been reduced dramatically. Since he got appointed as a new coach for Spartak, they played over 45 games, around 45 or 50 games so far, since that time till now. And and Shamar Nicholson only featured in 20 of those games, But it's been a journey, man, up there in Russia for him, as he wasn't the main guy, Quincy Promise was at the club. They brought in Jesus Medina, from New York FC. Victor Moses, as they buy a couple Russian players, and brought up some of their youngsters. So, his time is been ups and downs as he was struggling with injuries, So after that Gold Cup, when we played our last game on July the 12th against Mexico in that semi-final, he haven't played a competitive game since. He has been frozen out of the preseason camp. With Spartak, he haven't featured in the league or in the cup game so far, since the season has started, about a month now. So yeah, so it's going to be, a breath of fresh air going to France. The manager for Clermont, Pascal Gastain, he's been around with the club for the last probably 4 or 5 years now, as he was appointed as a B team coach, and then the coach that was supposed to coach the senior team, he resigned, and they promoted him to the senior team. So he got this team promoted for the first time in their club history. Back in 2002, back in 2020 2021 season, that was their first ever season in the top flight in France, and they finished only one position above that relegation zone, only 2 points. They finished above that team to save to can play the next season again in the French Liga. And last season they make a big leap from 17 to 8th position, as they finished in that position last season. Just 8 points adrift from a European spot. Lille took that last European spot in the French league last season. So this team, they're looking to be a regular team in the French Liga. They're only 3 years old now in the French Liga, but it's a right stepping stone for this player. He's going to get game time there. Their top scorer last season, it was 10 goals he scored. I think his name is Kaye. So he's going to go in this team as a really experienced player. I don't think they have any player up front that is an international player, who go out to play international football and FIFA dates. So Shamar Nicholson have over 30 caps for the Reggaeboyz. So he's one of the most experienced. He's going to be one of the most experienced player going to be in the squad up front. They don't have many out and out number 9 strikers. They have around 4 or 5 players that can play across the line. In that number 9, that wingers position who can play the creative role. But so Shamar Nicholson is going to link up with this team after the international break. So hope he's fit and ready to go, man. As he always doing, doing workouts on his own. So I'm ready to watch Shamar Nicholson in the French League, man. But yeah, did I leave anything out? I think there's a couple Jamaicans now in the league. Jonah Fleming's got transferred to Toulouse a couple seasons ago, but that was when they were playing in the Ligue, the second division. He went there in the winter transfer when they're about to get promoted, and they did get promoted, back in 2021. So he didn't really feature much, but in when they were in the Ligue there. But when they got promoted to the Ligue, they loaned him out to the Nicardo. That was a team in the Ligue there. They got relegated, but now Jonah Fleming is injured, a muscular injury. He got that injury on July the 31st. He will be back, after the international break. So it's, so I'm just going to see and watch what's going to happen with Jonah Fleming in Toulouse squad. If they're going to play it, if finally they're going to play him in their squad in the French league. There was another Jamaican player, got linked with into the French league, Damari Gray. The deal didn't materialize, with Lille, with Everton, as things collapsed. They run out of time. But, Damari Gray was linked with, Al Shabab, a Saudi Arabian team. I think they just signed Carrasco from Atletico Madrid. And, interest is there from the Turkish league, as the Turkish league and the Saudi Arabian league, the transfer window is still open. They still can take players from out of England or anywhere. But yeah, the baller, man, is finally out of the door from Russia, man. So, I hope, Boza can get things going, get back his farm that he showed, years back when he was playing in Belgium and in Slovenia for Domzeel. But yeah, Shamar Nicholson, man, ready to go for Clermont. But yeah, this is Nicardo Media House, man. Thanks for watching, man. For all those Clermont fans, au revoir.
In the city lights, I'm feeling so alive. Drifting around the corner, got them shades on my eyes. It's a pretty little thing by my side that's flawless. Why you niggas still chasing road?